Bro, are you really pouring some Chimay right now?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Chimay Red is all right, bro.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We need a little Chimay after talking
Little
to the
sipperoni
general.
for you.
Cheers.
All right. Spanish King.
Spanish King. You want anything,
I'm
Andy?
doing my cheers.
All right. Andy does medical marijuana. That's what keeps this.
That's not what that is, though, right?
Huh? I don't know what that. I don't know what the hell is that. That thing.
Like it's medical oxygen.
It's my Storts and Pickles.
Oh my God! What is that for
Say
real?
that name again. That was great.
Storts and Pickles.
Storts and Pickles.
Storts and Pickles.
All right.
It looks like a damn taser. Is it a
What
taser?
is it? You thought it was to start your car, right? I
It looks like a jump starter.
It definitely
Can I
has-
show the people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this brand new?
Yeah, brand new.
Look at this thing. It's a goddamn taser.
Yeah.
We might have had
Big
to.
taser.
We might have had to use that on the general.
Oh, he was all right.
No, I like the general. I talk to all the street people. I talk to the street people. If I have money in my pocket, I give them the money I got. They're really interesting people, and everyone else goes ew, and they run away and they cross the street. Those are the guys that have the real stories in New York City, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've seen a different side of life than we've seen. That's for sure.
Stomp on his cake. Go that old gag. That old gag.
Cake Stomp beer. How was the Cake Stomp beer?
Where are we gonna do the Kick Stomp beer, man?
Yeah, it's aging right now. We gotta give it some more time.
We're aging some beer. We're gonna have like a beer called Cake Stomp. Cheers.
Oh,
on
cheers.
Cheers on the
Uh-huh.
Chimay
Cheers.
red label.
So what direction is the Cake Stomp going?
Festive is
Festive?
number one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's no boring cakes out there. I guess there are, but you want your cake to be.
I could name a million boring cakes.
So I misspoke.
Carvel,
Not
Carvel,
boring. It's
Oh,
ice
easy with
cream.
Carvel
Come on,
ice cream
dude.
cake.
You know what?
Oh, come
Take a
on.
hike.
Crunchies? How could you not
Because
like
it's
the crunchies?
too hard to cut. You can't cut
You
the
gotta
damn
take
thing.
it out earlier.
Exactly. Or
Well,
keep the,
Patience,
well, now
man.
you tell me.
Patience.
Now you- and
Yeah, I
then-
should have called you up when you took it out too soon.
And then you're
What
heat-
the hell,
you're
man?
heating up
Invite
the
me to a
knife.
party once in a while. I'll show you how to cut a cake.
Well, you're heating up the knife to get through the stupid Carvel ice cream
run it
cake.
under hot water.
Yeah, you got a lighter and a knife.
Yes.
And the kids come in, Daddy, what are you
Yes,
doing?
of course.
Oh my God, I'm trying to do this for you, kids.
What other bunt cake?
Bunt cake. What
Let's-
the heck
let's-
is a bunt cake?
Let's
I've
name
heard
the bad cakes.
Fruitcake?
Angel food.
Angel food cake. Stupid.
Boring. You can clean up a
Stupid.
mess with that.
Minash giving us 35 czars down there in South Africa. Insane how at one time people were arrested for weed, and here's a hippie-looking dude puffing away with a former shock jock, day drinking. Great times. Good times.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt again.
Matt.
Oh, fuck. If only Matt would fucking get the hint.
Stupid.
If Matt would just get the goddamn hint and we could move Andy over to the big
I'll
seat.
go get some more beers, guys.
I'm just good for beer. Oh, you know what? The other thing I want to talk about, because Andy's your special needs son needs the medical marijuana.
Yeah.
So there was a time, like families like Andy's, with a special needs kid that needed medical marijuana, that their whole fucking family had to move out of state to get it.
Yeah, I
That
know-
drove me nuts with the
Give
politicians.
me a reason to move out of here.
I know
and
two
will do it.
families personally that moved
Huh?
to Colorado at the time.
You knew a family
Two
that had to leave
families.
everything
Yeah,
to take
left
care of
everything,
their
went to Colorado
to
for-
take care of their son because they officially needed the medical marijuana to survive.
Yeah, they were able to get. There was at the time it was Charlotte's Web was the strain that was really working for epilepsy,
Right.
and they were. That was the only place that you could get it. Just you had to go out there. You had to get into the system and get everything going. And wow,
Yes.
wow, that's. I'm sorry. That's a guy. That's a good one. That's a.
on.
Stay tuned for that.
All right, hold on. Let me do a couple things.
Yeah.
Ron, the waiter's here, and he's in his Halloween costume. But stay right there, Ron. I want the big reveal.
Yeah, so it was when we were looking into so many things. My son basically has uncontrolled seizures. He's had brain surgery where they separated the right and left side of his brain. That was supposed to work. It didn't work. We tried so many numerous things, like I talked about the VNS before. That seems to help. But when I really started looking into the medical marijuana aspect of it, it was a no-brainer because one of the things that I can't stand about what my son goes through is he takes 5 pharmaceuticals numerous times a day, ridiculous amounts, and the side effects are almost worse than everything that he's been through and goes through. With medical marijuana, what is the side effect? There is no side effect. You can argue that all day.
Well, the munchies.
Yeah, exactly. There's no side effect. So I started looking into it, and then I started realizing, okay, there was nothing here in Jersey. Like I said, this is going back a couple of years. And I would travel out of state. I would travel to Pennsylvania. I would travel to New York State. I would travel to Long Island. I would travel wherever I had to get the different oils, the different strains that were a necessity for him. And it was amazing. Right in the very beginning, the very first oil that I got for him, I'll never forget it. This was before we had nursing and we used to spend the night with him. I gave it to him and I watched him that night. And his normal nights back then were maybe 20 seizures throughout the night while sleeping.
my
He had none. There were periods my son would have hundreds of seizures a day. They changed with brain injury, with everything. There were times if you touched my son on the shoulder, he would go into a seizure. If we were out and about, like we had to keep people away, we had to push people away. It was ridiculous. Again, the medical marijuana in my son's case is not a cure-all. It helps a very good percentage. Not a cure-all, but figuring it all out, figuring out ways to administer to him. It's been crazy. And like I said, here I was someone who, that was the thing when I was a detective, I made sure I never arrested anybody for possession of marijuana because that would have been extremely hypocritical.
Right.
Here I was leaving the state. And listen,
You just took it and let him go.
I was a heavy pot smoker before I became a cop. I stopped for 20 years. The day I retired, I started smoking again. So I took the break for the job. But I have absolutely no problem with it.
I wonder how many families actually, like someone was arrested and maybe did jail time because they were getting marijuana for their, their son.
Definitely had to have happened.
Absolutely. And that was something that,
it drove me nuts. This was a huge story a few years, maybe about 10 years at this point, right? Probably. Where
that's when it was hot, and that's when I was
like, what is wrong with these politicians? They're so out of touch. They think this is like it wasn't a real thing that was helping people.
Well, I even reached out to because with being retired and all, I have a pension. I even reached out to someone and asked the question: if I get caught doing this, could I possibly lose my pension? And the answer was yes.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was I'm gonna keep doing this.
Right?
Exactly. It's.
When did that finally change? Do you know?
Well, once we finally started getting the medical marijuana here in New Jersey.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, once we started getting that into effect, in the beginning it was horrible. New Jersey didn't want it. I mean, it was a fight, like just to get anything right. Everything was wrong. They finally got some things together. We finally found a good dispensary. We work with some great people, and it's getting much better. It is. They are finally helping out the people who truly need it for so many reasons.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's not just my son's epilepsy. It's I deal with it myself, where I have a lot of stomach issues. It helps me with my stomach issues. It helps me with the stress and the depression that I go through just from my life.
Right.
I can have an absolutely horrible day. One little hit, I'm feeling better.
Right.
And I still don't have glaucoma. I've been trying to prevent it this whole time.
And it's supposedly good for Alzheimer's too. So hopefully we won't forget.
Huh?
They're starting to think that the amount of sugar that we eat as Americans is causing the Alzheimer's.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Look it up.
I believe it.
Now, Andy, I mean, your story is just absolutely amazing and tragic, but could you give your seat up because
this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's about.
Yeah, because Ron the waiter is dressed up.
Go with him.
How can I compare with this?
That's a great story, Andy. But, I mean, I gotta get this on camera for a second. Oh my God. Jeez. What are you doing, Ron?
Can you get it all?
No, you're gonna have to climb a ladder.
Move back.
Jump.
Oh wait, go to the street. I'll put you on the street cam.
Oh yeah. Here, go here.
You got to walk down to the guy you yelled at. Let me get you on the street cam so you get the full outfit of Ron the waiter. We haven't used the street cam that much today. There he is.
Thank you.
right here. He's dressed as a whoopee cushion.
I'm a fighter.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Pretty good.
All right, come on in and have a beer with us there, Ron the waiter. My God. Matt, is this what you envisioned for our Tuesdays at Gebhards?
I always knew this would happen.
You always knew it would get to
This
this
is the
point
greatest day of my life.
where it's it. Did you make this? Where do you buy where you get over that?
It's good quality.
It's very
It's
good
felt.
quality.
It's felt.
What's the thread count?
I thought it was. I actually thought you were dressed up as one of your mom's
You can see his
lesbian
legs,
sex
though.
toys
She may. You know what?
I'm sure that was used. You know that had to have been
I'm
used.
sure a whoopee cushion has been used at some point.
Yeah. Can I have more of the shemam?
As much as you want,
Shemam.
buddy.
Nice.
I'm deeply depressed.
This is very good.
Okay, hold on. Now, I'm sure everybody wants to know what happens if I squeeze.
I'm a fighter. By the way, I went method for this. I did one of those like classic all-you-can-eat lunch buffets. You know, Indians.
This
you know
is
the
Daniel
Indians.
Day.
Oh yeah, okay. So you got a lot of gas in you, is what
I
you're
got,
saying,
dude.
right?
I got Indian food.
Maybe we'll open this door behind you
So
just
maybe
in
I
case
shouldn't be standing
No,
right
you're gonna
here.
be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna see your whiskers going.
beard's gonna turn gray.
This is quite the scene. Guess which one is in a Halloween costume?
You know, if you really do want to fight, have a big bowl of onion soup.
Onion soup.
Onion
Yeah, that'll
soup.
do it.
Oh, it's brutal.
Onion soup will get you fighting.
Yes.
All right. All
Yes,
right.
onion soup will make you fight.
Jesus.
Good
Ron.
to know.
You didn't disappoint. I didn't think you were showing up.
No, come on. Are you doing Oktoberfest? You have something you recommend?
Well, Oktoberfest is over now, boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just.
It's usually last week in September, last 10 days of September.
When I get disappointment, I start
we
fighting.
do
as
have.
well.
There's a couple of good fall beers in there we can talk about.
Yes.
You should try the Southern Tier.
Ooh, Pum King, baby, Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
It's strong though. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
It's strong.
What do you
We
mean?
don't
It'll
want
hurt
to.
you.
Alcohol content?
Yeah, 8.6.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't
this
want
is
you.
no, I can
Yeah.
handle it.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, you can handle it.
you look at him.
Yeah,
He's got it together,
Right.
folks. I can do whatever I want. I'm an
Top
adult
of the
now.
morning to you.
bring back the general.
Oh, give me a hug. Yeah.
I think the general was the only normal person here. I'm sorry, Eddie. Sorry, I forgot you were still there. I apologize. No,
I wish I had one of those things where you hit the button, it makes a fart sound.
You don't have a fart machine?
No,
It's a fart machine,
I'm gonna
right?
have to. Yeah, fart
Come on.
machine.
How do you not
I'm gonna
have
go-
one?
I know.
what you do is you get a real whoopee cushion that's under your fake whoopee cushion, and then you're like,
No.
you
Facts.
squeeze
You
your
want me to
belly.
send a runner? We could get one.
This
there's
is
a
why
store
you're
down
the
street.
master.
I'm the master of what?
Farts.
Of-
Like doing it right.
Skunk farts. Of skunk farts there. So how you been, Ron?
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
You talked to your lesbian
Well,
mom lately?
You see that?
Oh, that's good.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
How about we,
No, I donate blood. So
That's
yesterday,
Who the hell
nice.
would want your
Is there a
blood?
disclaimer on the
No,
bags?
dude, I donate blood because I have O negative. I have like
Oh,
you know
got
O
the
negative.
good stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
have
the
like
rare
3%.
stuff.
So I donate like every 2 to 4 months, depending on what type of blood I'm giving.
What do you get for it? Do you get?
No, you don't get money. Oh, I have still. They give you snacks. Who gives a
You
shit?
get a cookie, huh?
Isn't that rare though?
What?
Your blood type?
So O negative is like the original blood type of humanity. Like before it branched out, only 3% of the world has this blood type.
So
You know what I mean?
sell that shit. What are you doing?
No, it's valuable. Yeah, but
Let me be your manager. We're gonna sell the blood, bro.
Yeah, don't negotiate
And-
like me. I just got 5 bucket
and,
loads
and
of shit
just in
for a
case,
case of beer.
and just in case, your viewership doesn't believe anything I say. So
That's true.
I have my blood card right here, man.
All right, show.
I don't want to show them the ID, but I have my blood card.
All right, show them
See
your
what
blood
else is in
card.
there.
Yeah, what else is in there?
What else?
Yeah, and what are you?
Key bank. You got a key bank? No
All right.
way.
Why do you have a key bank card?
This is my. Look at that picture. That's my
Oh my
ID.
God.
Look at do it.
Show
You
that.
have to do it.
How do
Go
where?
up, get-
There's a camera on the computer.
what-
Up.
I can't
right,
figure it
right.
out.
Look at that face. Wow.
No, just
They
say-
quit shaking
say
it.
Right there.
There it is.
That's my ID. I've been trying to. That's my ID.
That's a great idea.
So
You win
I
the
did
ID.
it on. I did it on purpose, and it was a good.
You win. You win the ID thing.
And,
You
and the
win.
woman at the DMV, you're not really supposed to do like that. And she went, "You sure, honey?" And I'm like, "I have a phobia with pictures." She went, and she let me do it.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
And when I get pulled over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'm
wow,
like,
you look
yeah,
like
no,
you're.
he's normal.
Are you extra sober today,
Yeah.
sir?
Yeah. Why do they ever pull someone over like you, brother?
No.
Now, what if,
Well,
what if
just
you were
fart
going to
down the
get,
road.
what if you needed to get blood and they said, "Do you want blood?" and you said yes, but they showed you a picture of the person who donated the blood.
Oh,
I'm
that's
good.
good.
No, but like this, but it's got to be
Fine.
like this though. That's the thing.
What?
That's what you got.
So I've donated 8 times.
8
And-
times.
Every time you donate, they tell you you save on average 3 lives. So what's 8 times 3? 27.
Nobody knows.
There are 27.
But who's
Okay, is it really? There are 24 New Yorkers with my blood in them right now. You know what I mean?
So when you cracked your head
Good luck.
open,
A little bit of you.
so
and
when you
everyone.
cracked your head open and almost pulled the Belushi with the Carrie Belushi thing with the
Did you need that stuff
And an
bad?
Elvis.
That's the thing that and an Elvis
Yeah.
that almost did sort of get you fired from Pete's Tavern.
Yeah, I'm not allowed back in there.
With all that rare blood on the floor, was anyone trying to steal it?
yeah. No, seriously, it is. I don't do it for money. I don't get it for money.
You should do it for money.
It's my way of giving back. And by the way, do you know when I started donating? After that incident.
Oh.
100%. So for 3 months, 3 months before that incident, I had major surgery. Like I'm a
really know, Ron.
No, I have a new hip. Like just because I run marathons and I play sports.
You ran marathons.
I've run 2
I was going to ask if you did that often.
So I have a brand new hip, and in post-op, my doctor goes, Ron, do me a favor. There's a massive shortage of your blood type in New York City since the pandemic. It's O negative, blah, 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 blah. And 3 months went by, and it's always been in the back of my head. And then that incident happened at Pete's Tavern, and I'm like, God damn it!
I gotta get rid of this blood, man.
And as soon as like all the poison got out of me, I started. I didn't want
You timed it to a minute.
I don't
Once
wanna-
the liver was done processing.
Yeah, can you
the
imagine
last
someone
of the
get my blood right after
narcotics,
that?
Like, all right, I can get rid of this
Dude,
crap.
the guy comes to life super fucking high. Eyes dilated.
I didn't know you ran marathons. Good for you.
I ran
You do New
Boston. And I ran Boston at the time. You could run. You didn't have to qualify. You could run without registering if you went. It started at Hopkins. You in the back. They let you go. Like
Yeah.
Seriously. So I ran Boston unofficially, but I did run Boston when I was at Northeastern, and I ran New York. I did it in 4:37.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
not bad,
I can
man.
bring next
It's not
time. I'll
bad.
bring the medal. Yeah,
That's not bad.
that was a while. That was like 20 years ago.
Boston Marathon's brutal with Heartbreak Hill.
The difference between the Boston Marathon, New York City Marathon is there are stretches, there are miles of the Boston Marathon. There's nobody. There's no one. It's a lot of farmland and it's rural and the 7 mile. What do you call it? Heartbreak Hill, which is 7 miles.
7 miles.
There's no one there. There's no one there. But when I ran Boston, it said Nike. So I was like, go Nike, go Nike. So I learned something. When I ran New York, which I ran officially, I wrote Ron. There wasn't an inch where there wasn't a human being for the New York City Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was like, come on, Ron, come on. The only stretch where there wasn't people was when you had to cross the bridge from Queens into
59th
Manhattan.
Street Bridge.
And when you get off that ramp onto First Ave,
I
it's an
hung out
explosion of humanity. dude.
That's where the party is, right on the other side. Of the
And
59th
you're
Street
like,
Bridge.
that's like mile 12 into
Right.
you're like, and dude, you feel rejuvenated. Come
bet.
on, Ron, you can do it.
Yeah, it's one big party.
And-
I watch it every year.
That's when you hit the 1E.
And this is how you can tell you're in Harlem. You cross the Harlem River in the Bronx, and then you go back into Harlem. And Harlem was the only place where they had tables set up, and they had Dixie cups of Colt 45. They did 100%.
Nice.
I swear to God, they did. Like people were doing it. They had Colt 45 giving you
Little
Dixie
carb
cups.
boost.
Yeah,
Little sugar rush.
that was true. That's true.
Do you know why it's so hard to run a marathon? The one fun fact about running a marathon: after mile 20, your body starts eating itself to survive.
Oh, thought it was gonna be funny.
No, oh yeah, did I say fun?
No,
I guess that's not.
I just figured that it was your tone. I thought you
Yeah.
had a good.
There
I guess that's
was a
not-
point where I wasn't sure I was going to make it. Yeah, it's hard. At one point, you're literally like, just put one fucking leg in front of the other.
Right.
And here's the nice moment about a New York City Marathon. We are now in Central Park, so we have like a half mile to go. You know, you do the corner and then you come up Tavern on the Green. So we're on the other side of Tavern on the Green, and I'm literally walking at this point. I just and this very, very attractive English woman, beautiful, was walking beside me, and I said, let's not finish this. This is true. Let's not finish this race walking. And I held out my hand, and we finished the race holding
that's
hands.
beautiful.
That's a real story. And man, I wish we kept in touch, but that's true. Like I could, we didn't have it, and we did
Restraining
it
orders
together.
now
Yeah.
that'll keep you.
And talking about the body breaking down, yeah, I got the flu. Like it's very, very common to get sick after running the marathon.
Right.
Your
whole body's worn
you have
out.
no immune system.
Yeah, because your body's eating itself
Yeah.
at mile 20.
Yeah,
and then you
I-
drink at Gebhards after the marathon,
right.
and then everything all falls apart.
I bet you they come here after the
Oh, my
marathon to
God.
drink.
It's
They're
our
probably
biggest day of the
packed, right?
year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
packed. I'm at the finish line for the New York City Marathon.
Oh, yeah?
And I punch people in the thighs after they're done.
You don't feel it. We make them walk down the stairs to get in the bar. That's the worst.
So,
Who the hell would come here after a marathon? 'Cause you do have to walk
Who the hell would run that far? And then they come here afterwards?
You gotta walk
Crazy.
by the way,
stairs.
walking downstairs is excruciating.
Yeah, it's
For
awful.
some reason.
You can still go up.
You can go up, but walking down is excruciating.
Yeah.
Tell me which beer on tap to tell the bartender now.
Pumpkin.
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 Hey, Ron, if you're going
Don't trip
down, here,
Don't trip and fart down the stairs.
just fill up my
If he
mini.
falls,
What is this?
She's fine.
I'll laugh track.
He's all right.
Yeah, I just want to taste. You know what?
Yeah.
Give him,
Give
come
him a
on in,
shot.
Andy.
We need to add
Give him a
a
little.
flex track right here.
Andy,
Just
come
say
on
I
in.
fell down the stairs.
Come on in, Andy.
It was a very hilarious tumble down the stairs.
So what else is going on with you, Andy?
No, like we were saying, I mean, like my daughter is my inspiration now. She's keeping me going because she's doing more at 17 than I'm doing at 50. I forget what I am.
50-something,
40,
yeah.
50
I
something.
was gonna say.
You forget everything you get to that
I
age.
was gonna say 54.
I would
but
say 62.
yeah, she's my
After all he's
motivation.
been
She keeps
through,
my
you gotta
going.
jab
And,
him.
He told me to bust his balls. Right? You want to be, you just want to be part of the gang,
yes,
right?
absolutely. It's all
Yeah,
it's
all
all about the laughter, and that's it. That's what gets us through our days.
I'm gonna check on
And the
Ron.
weed.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Of course. Can I ask you, I guess, a serious question? So what does your son know as a deaf mute? Like explain that to me.
It's a lot of
How do you guys communicate? How is
we do
how does
basic.
he enjoy his life?
We do basic sign language with him. There's ASL, which is American Sign Language. We call it JSL because of what he went through. He had total right side paralysis. He's pretty much overcome most of it. He doesn't like to use his right hand much, so it's pretty much just one-handed signing. He has a sign language vocabulary. I would probably say under 100 words. It's not a lot. It's not a big vocabulary. It's hard. Every day is different because of the seizures, because of the epilepsy. If he's not having a lot of seizures, he can have a simple conversation using, like, if he wants something, I want to see Mr. Bean movie,
Right.
something simple like that.
He loves Mr. Bean, by the way.
Mr. Bean.
Right.
And again, he was a fan before he got sick, and then when he was a left and deaf mute, it was a no-brainer that we started watching Mr. Bean again because you don't need to hear.
Right.
Mr. Bean, it's a silent, almost a silent comedy type thing.
Well, just to stop you for a sec, you have a viral video of a Mr. Bean car with your son.
Yes, it's a very fun one. Because we love Mr. Bean so much, I built my son Mr. Bean car, the classic Mr. Bean car. I also built him a newer one, which is actually for sale now. If you're interested, you can go on my Mr. Bean Mobile page, and that's actually for sale right now. But yeah, we just try to just keep everything laughter. The biggest thing now is I do memes for my son,
Right.
coloring pages. I'll take like a coloring page, like right now with the Halloween time, it's Frankenstein and Dracula, and I'll put his picture on a coloring page, and I'll give that, and then he'll crack up hysterically. I'll put mom's picture on there.
So
or his
he
sister's
he
picture.
laughs.
So he
has a
I've always
sense of
said this.
humor.
My son lost so much. He never lost his sense of humor and his compassion for people.
Right.
When my son's out, when we're at hospitals and we're going places and doing things, he's Mr. Mayor. He
Right.
waves to everybody. He wants to, and we'll get on a crowded elevator in the hospital, and he'll wave to somebody, and they'll be standing there, and I'll be like, "Excuse me, my son's waving to you."
Right.
It's just simple. It's just joy, and that's
Two nice attributes that he acquired.
he lives in a world that is so much happier. He has no idea of anything that
Well,
we know.
that's what you learn with people in this world. Like it's just becomes their life.
Yes.
And what's sad and depressing is how we look at it, because we're like, you want more for that person, obviously, but they're living what it turns out to be their life.
Yeah, it's a very simple life, but we laugh every day, and when he does laugh,
Right.
that makes our day. That's the highlight of our day when we all do that.
Ron, how awkward do you feel dressed like a whoopee cushion as he's telling this tragic story?
He's crying. I saw him tearing up.
Let me say thank you real fast.
He's sitting there
My
in a
son-
whoopee
my son has
cushion
had
as
so
this
many
guy's
surgeries,
spilling his
and
guts
he's had a
out.
lot of blood transfusions. So thank you to you for donating blood,
Right.
because listen, he could be in my son for all we know.
Wait a minute.
We've had a lot of surgeries at NYU.
There's a good chance my
Presbyterian.
blood is in your son.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
honestly,
It is.
I've been giving blood
Same blood
for
type?
years, man.
Well, I don't. My wife.
no, it
knows.
doesn't,
I don't-
Opie, that doesn't
universal
matter.
donor.
yeah, if he's universal,
Odie.
exactly. Yeah.
No, it does matter because it's your blood, Ron. I know what you've been through, and this guy doesn't need anything
Numerous,
else.
like I said,
foreign
NYC,
blood.
Presbyterian, even
Right.
Beth Israel. We've had.
You know,
been in a
my
lot.
blood can go into any human being without it being rejected or killing them.
Yeah.
I'm almost like a.
Well,
I'm
for
almost
the
like an
most
X-Man.
part.
I'm almost like an X-Man.
You're an X-Man.
I'm like an Avenger.
No, you're actually a Whoopie Cushion today.
Used to be a man.
He's spilling his,
Now he's
he's
a woman.
spilling his guts out
I know. I
about
feel so
his son,
silly.
and you're sitting
I
there.
know.
in
I
a
feel so
whoopee cushion.
silly.
No, but that's the fun. It's bring the laughter into everything.
Yes.
Bring the laughter into everything.
I
That's-
just have a feeling your son would just laugh at this.
Oh, he would.
When he tried to squeeze me.
He'll definitely see this, and I'll show. Like I said,
Yeah.
he won't
Yeah.
hear it, he won't understand
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but he'll see it. And when he sees
Oh,
that,
he'll-
he's gonna sign. He wants the same. He's gonna tell me to go into his room and
Let's
get
get him
one.
lunch.
No. He's gonna sign.
He's
He
going to
wants the
sign
same.
what a loser.
Yeah. We'll have to have you come over one day and he can sit on you.
Let's.
All right.
Whoa. yeah. I'm not sure I'm allowed.
Do you like the band Queensryche? How random. Silent Lucidity.
It's a deep song.
That's a great deep song. What is that song
Crib Death.
about?
Are they
Crib
asking you?
Crib Death.
Crib Death, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Crib Death,
Oh my
yeah.
God! I sang it like
Yeah.
with a little pep in my
And
step.
it's
I
the
had
same
no
thing, and then I
idea.
found out it was about Crib Death.
Jesus, I didn't know that.
Oh. I thought maybe you looked like the singer or something because of this.
Yeah, I was thinking that
No,
too.
that's what I thought.
What do people think you look like? I see the Jim Carrey in the eyes, without a doubt.
Jim
What-
Carrey with a beard? Jesus.
No, Jim Carrey eyes. What do you see,
Yeah.
Ron?
I don't know. Seems like a biker who sells meth.
Damn it!
Honestly.
Damn it!
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Another cover blow. I
Yeah.
got it all, right? Gotta
Yeah.
go back into hiding.
Yeah. You know this guy's got the good shit.
You know, he's
No fentanyl in his stuff.
Oh, but at least I have the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm
at
saying.
least I have the good
Yeah.
meth. Now, all right.
His stuff won't kill you.
That's a
Gourmet, man.
It's a compliment.
When were
Before you got here, I had a heart attack
Oh.
at 19. Changed my entire outlook on life.
that was chapter one.
Yeah,
You
I
missed a
changed
lot,
my entire
Ron.
outlook, and then I changed.
That's how his book starts.
But I was going down that hill. Like,
Oh, you had a heart attack because of your lifestyle.
well, it was something that I was born with that I didn't
Oh,
know
I
about,
see.
but I was doing things that
Got you.
triggered it.
Got it,
So
got it.
you know,
it's-
things that you might do
Yeah,
as
things
well.
that,
Ron,
uh,
or used to
things
do.
that'll affect the heart.
Ron knows about lifestyle heart attacks.
Ron knows about lifestyle heart attacks.
In there.
Hey, you ever been to Pete's Tavern?
Lifestyle heart attacks.
Lifestyle heart attacks.
That's a band at
That's a
CBGB's.
All right.
We're going to go see lifestyle heart
That's
attacks.
it. We got a band.
See?
He's doing his job.
Anakin.
Matt, what do you think of all this?
I'm happy to be here.
You're happy to
No.
be here.
Happy to be here.
Meanwhile, while you guys are talking serious, there are literally people going by, going,
Oh yeah.
going like pointing at me.
The
It's like,
looks walking by.
You want to do some stand up on
I feel like I
the
learned
street?
so much today.
no.
Matt, what do we got here?
Okay.
By the way, this is
If you want
amazing.
farts, this is the Petrus Aged Pale. This is a sour aged Belgian pale ale. Oh, smell that.
Jesus. Smell that, Ron.
That's nice.
So this beer spends 18 months in Calvados oak vats, and that's where it picks up the sour and the funk and the weird.
It's like vinegary, right?
Yeah, it's tangy.
yeah, that's
very
why,
refreshing.
You know what? Yeah, that's why I smell.
You want to
yeah,
try
I
some?
want to taste.
Andy, you drove us all to drink. Me and Matt said, you know what? We're not going to really drink today. We'll have a little
I
sip.
feel
You,
like
you did say that when I came in. You said you weren't going to drink them.
Yeah, we
is this a
want to do
cider?
shots
I'm
of whiskey
spreading my
at this
tongue
point.
around the beer.
Is this a
Earl.
cider?
It's not.
Oh,
No,
that tastes
that's
like a cider.
it's an ale, baby.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's infected with lactobacillus and some other yeast strains.
Wow,
If I gave him a sip, are these things going inside? Are you able to? You want a sip? I don't
No,
know.
thank you. No.
I just feel like
There's
it's
a
not-
lot going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Great
a
beer.
lot going on there.
Hey, and before, can I just say,
Cheers.
your recommendation for this pumpkin?
pumpkin.
I've
Pumpkin.
never had anything like this in my life.
It's
You can taste there's alcohol in it, but it almost tastes like
pumpkin
pumpkin
pie.
cheesecake.
Would you
Yeah.
say you could taste the buttery crust?
They say you can taste the buttery crust.
It's like drinking dessert. It really is. I feel like I'm going to get
Come on,
diabetes.
computer.
Really good.
Free thoughts at Gebhards.
Free
You are making. Look at the smiles. You are just making people.
Free thoughts at Gebhards.
Here, why don't you do the street cam? Go on the street cam
You want me to go?
and do the free thoughts at Gebhards. Let's get some people in here. All right, there's Ron.
Oh, that
Free
is.
thoughts at Gebhards.
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me get the mic out there.
Free thoughts at Gebhards.
Would you like a free thought, sir? Yes. Where you going? Let's hear your toot. Would you like a free thought?
She's inside, she really does.
Free thoughts at Gebhards, my brother. Huh? Oh.
I was not ready to hear that.
Can you let one rip right now?
If you had talked to me 5 minutes
Come
ago,
over here. Oh, really?
listen,
What'd you have?
what do you think I was doing when I walked past
Oh,
the
really?
door on the phone?
Oh,
I know
okay.
you smell this. I like this guy. All
Thank
right?
you.
That's Ron the
All
waiter.
right.
All right, Ron.
Yeah.
He used to be a waiter until he pulled the John
Yeah.
Belushi carry at the same
I'm
time.
Eli, the fundraiser. We're on the corner helping kids with cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Don't fucking move. Did you just break up a fight like earlier?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw this guy just break up a fucking fight.
Wait, move to the mic. What
Come
happened?
over here. So come over here. What's your name? What's your
sir?
name?
Eli.
Eli.
Eli, what's your last name? I just
Ford.
Oh, Eli Ford? Oh. Eli, that's a nice name. By the way, so I'm coming. I get off at 70. I'm coming up. I see a real round brother. Like
Oh,
in a
yeah, he
red
was
shirt,
pretty round.
And he's hey, wah, ah, wah. And I'm like, yo, is he like going up to two white girls? He was this big,
I don't know what he was going to do, but he was.
this big round brother with a handy, like I don't know what he's doing.
He's handicapped.
Oh, okay. Not mentally, or maybe, but physically. And he's going up to two white girls, like Valley girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I think they were French.
right, I think they were tourists, and they were horrified. And I'm like, oh man, do I have to help? I'm seriously like, they didn't know what to do. And I see you, the peacemaker. This guy literally saved these two white women. This guy saved white women.
Yeah, I did. I did.
That's awesome. But you didn't feel like helping.
He had
That's
it
the
under
moral of the
control.
story. You slow down a little bit, hoping someone else would help.
Can I tell you? I was like, I don't want to get involved. I got to put on my Woopie Cushion. I was like, I got higher priorities. You had it under control.
Listen,
And I just like, I just saw the face of the women. They were like, what is happening? Is this, why did we come? Why did we come?
Listen, they weren't helping themselves, right? They weren't like, hey, I'm sorry.
Right.
Hey, it's not a big deal. They were arguing with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Was the issue that they took a picture of him?
He thought they took a picture of him.
Oh,
shit,
She was
you saw the
just-
whole thing.
She was looking at her phone.
so he was just you know what?
He just saw it and he saw a phone like this and said, "Oh, you're taking my picture."
So he's just looking
Everybody
for
fucking want to take a picture
He's
of
just
a
looking
bum
for
in
trouble.
New York City.
Right.
Let's be real.
Was
Right.
his name the General?
I don't know what his name was.
No, he wasn't that handicapped. Right.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Eli.
Thanks, man.
Eli,
Thank you for your
fucking
service.
pleasure, brother.
How
God damn it,
random? How
Eli.
random?
Giant head, brother.
How random? How random? All right, Ron, come back in.
All right.
Yeah,
By the
you.
way, how random was that I saw that whole thing?
Yeah, very random. Come on back in,
That's his friend from second grade. They
That
made
guy
it up.
was huge.
dudes. And you did.
You want a free thought?
You did. And Ron, you did a typical New York thing. When we see shit going down on the streets or the sidewalk, you pray that someone else is going to get there before you, so you don't have to get involved.
Okay.
Right?
I 100% would have I would get involved if that guy didn't go over that guy was threatening. If that guy didn't go over, I was going to do something.
Right.
100%. I would.
He's gonna put on
I would.
his superhero costume and come back and save the day.
I would have jumped into a phone booth. Wait a minute, there's no phone booth. I would have jumped into an alley and I would have
There's no alley.
put this on.
There's no alleys either.
Yeah.
Whoopie
And
man.
every step I would have.
How humiliating that if that guy got beat up by a guy dressed as a whoopee cushion.
My guy got the fart beat out of him.
I got the fat. This guy thinks you're dressed up as a pink condom.
Pink condom.
Yeah, I can see it a little bit. I don't know.
What's that for? For breast cancer? Breast cancer?
Honey, all I have is this whoopee cushion.
Right.
Why
You
would
still
you
want
wear?
to do it?
Why would you wear a pink condom? For breast cancer?
Yes.
October is the breast cancer
Awareness.
month, right? All the football players dress in pink. In
Oh, do
October.
people think this is for breast cancer? Yes. Yes. I'm a humanitarian. Yes.
Save the boobies.
That's Ron the waiter. Andy, anything else, buddy? The star of this live stream today was Andy. Oh my God!
Thanks
Love
for sharing that, Andy.
and laughter.
Really.
Just have that.
One more.
What? One more big one. Life is good.
Thank you, Tim, for the $5. Andy's got quite the story to tell, man. Oh my God! And he goes through it with laughter and smiling the whole goddamn way,
And some weed.
and a lot of weed. A lot of weed. At least you're being honest, right?
I'm high as fuck on edibles.
All
I am. They know. You guys know.
right. All right. Should we wrap up, man? You good?
I'm good.
Andy, now that you broke your you broke your cherry there, you come back anytime
I will definitely be back. Looking forward to it.
with less maybe some happy stories.
Yeah. Well, we can turn them all.
Get the hard stuff out of the way, and then we can have
got
fun.
the hard stuff. No, just kidding. God, he told me I could bust his balls.
He's got the
No,
best.
I believe me. We can start going back and forth ball busting. I can get very deep, very dark, and that's the best humor.
There you go.
Crystal meth. He's got it.
Woo! I got the good stuff.
He does. Look at me. I think I'm wearing a suit.
And a huge thanks to Matt Gebhards on the Upper West Side. He's got a second joint on 45th Street, 45th and 9th, right?
8th and 9th.
8th and 9th.
Yeah.
Between 8th and 9th.
Dale's Kitchen.
All right, we're going to go.
Perhaps.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Don't you-
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Thanks for checking out Tuesdays at Gebhards, also known as See You Next Tuesday, which will be the new name of this in the near future. All right, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Bye-bye.